Last month, ServiceNow announced it was buying cybersecurity company Armis for roughly $7.75 billion, marking ServiceNow's latest M&A play to diversify its offering. I want to bring on Armis CEO and co-founder Yevgeny Dibrov to talk about the future that he sees with ServiceNow. Yevgeny, welcome to the show. It's great to have you here.
Thank you, Akash. Great to be here.
So, why did you decide to paint your future with ServiceNow?
So, Akash, we were definitely on an IPO path, continue to build our business, winning more and more customers, protecting the most critical environments in the world, protecting 7 out of the Fortune 10 companies, 35% from the Fortune 100, and continue to grow super fast and deliver for our customers. So definitely IPO was a real option. But at the end of the day, our main goal was really impact and scale. We wanted to build the biggest cybersecurity platform. And the way what we can do right now with ServiceNow is really to accelerate everything for our customers, accelerate everything for our users that protect their most critical devices in their environment, most critical assets. And that's the opportunity that we have seen. We could achieve the same vision, but faster with the amazing infrastructure of ServiceNow.
As you looked for potential acquirers, and I'm not sure how the deal came together, but you're joining ServiceNow. I'm sure that there were other companies that have knocked on your doorstep over the course of the company's history. You've gone with ServiceNow, which is a very broad, has a broad portfolio of offerings. Why not join, maybe a larger cybersecurity company that maybe knows the cybersecurity sector and the business a little more closely?
That's a great question, Akash. We were not looking to be acquired. We were running super fast, getting more and more customers, more and more value, bringing more and more products to the market and to our platform. But over the last few years, we have seen and heard feedback from customers how Armis plus ServiceNow can be 1 plus 1 equals 10 for them. It was super significant for us. And like I said before, the most important for us was how do our customers see it? ServiceNow sits really at the center of how enterprises operate. And together with our deep visibility and protection of the most critical environments, we can really bring a much faster path from detection to response, from detection to real action to protect these environments. And this was super exciting for us. We were also excited by the vision of ServiceNow and the path to $1 trillion company at ServiceNow. And yeah, like that was super exciting for us and looking forward to doing great things together.
Why do you think ServiceNow stock is down nearly 50% in the last year? We were talking about it earlier on the show. What's your hypothesis?
Akash, I'm still at Armis CEO, and definitely it will take us, still some time to close the deal, a regulatory process. So definitely can't comment on anything, but I'm very, very excited about the ServiceNow vision, and I have no doubt that there is huge opportunity in the market and the $1 trillion company vision by Bill McDermott, Amit Zaveri, the president. This is amazing and looks super, super promising.
I'm trying to understand. Maybe the broader question here is around this risk to enterprise software that people say AI faces. We were talking about, consolidation of ticketing with Tomasz Tungus earlier in the show. His question for you was sort of how you see the ticketing systems evolving in the future. Do you think AI poses a threat to enterprise software the way people think it does?
Well, the way we see it, and the way we see it from engagements with customers, this is something that, and we focus on that all the time. We are continuing to deliver really the best software and the best protection for our customers. And definitely, we were investing more and more into our software, into the processes, the visibility, and the protection for our customers. We've been seeing the Armis plus service now really in the field across so many customers and how much value it provides. And customers love it. And this is something that I appreciate the most. And I have no doubt in our continued growth together for many, many years.
Hmm. I want to ask you one question about consumption based pricing, which is also the new paradigm for these software businesses. Consumption based pricing, when it was seat based pricing, or when that was sort of the more popular way of charging, there was an argument to be made that, hey, if I'm paying for this one seat, give me everything that I can get under this one seat. Now we have consumption based pricing, and there are some folks out there saying, well, maybe I don't need everything under one hood. Maybe I can just pay for what I need from a couple different players. Do you think that that is realistic? Do you see his point? By his point, we were talking to people who represent buyers of enterprise software companies. Do you think that that's a valid argument?
Yeah, so Akash, I think that what I can tell you is based on a lot of customers, a lot of CISOs, CIOs that we've been talking for so much time and getting that feedback. They love those capabilities, again, from detection to reaction and real protection, to be in one platform. They're excited about this. They want those super strong platforms that have provide them end to end here, something really unbelievable and that wasn't there before. And definitely, as my role in the organization will be basically to lead the Armis business unit, that we are going to continue and push and going to continue and build and do more and more, will always be there to align with our customers' needs, and everything that their perspective is top priority for us. So I have no doubt that we will always be at the place that will provide them the best option, how to do more with Armis and ServiceNow, how to expand. We're going to continue to work hard to deliver the best products in the market that have the highest urgency from a buyer standpoint and to protect the most critical environments in the world.
Great. Well, Yevgeny, I want to thank you for coming on. That is Yevgeny Dibrov, co founder and CEO of Armis here on TI TV.